Okay, what we have here is somebody was trying to sabotage your career or someone else's career in the collective. I'm going to try and bring you a little bit closer in. Eep, there we go. They were trying to sabotage someone's career here. We have the Queen of Pentacles here sitting with a lot of money, nurturing, building, and this could be representing you. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is not just about not learning something and not being able to do it like an expert. It's also losing work. They were trying to make someone who was already very, very abundant lose work, lose custom, lose clients, lose that promotion, whatever it is for you. The next card that came out was Deceit. And Deceit is a very interesting card, well, the Seven of Swords is, because even though there are seven and we are talking about someone being very sneaky, even the way that this person is leaving is on tiptoe so that no one hears, like everyone else is sleeping and they've taken them. What they're taking with them is animosity, anger, conflict, because this is the Five of Swords here. They're leaving behind confusion. So this isn't somebody who is outwardly saying, I don't like you, or outwardly saying, do you know what, let me size you up, we need to go outside and fight, or let's talk about it or argue or anything. No, this is somebody who's a coward. This is somebody who has been harboring resentment and is sneaking off in the middle of the night because they don't want the confrontation. Confrontation would be the Five of Wands. Instead, they're taking that conflict and they are carrying with them these three swords here. They are carrying with them grief, loss, sadness. They are choosing their emotions over logic on something here, and it's leaving them very confused. Maybe they've got the wrong end of the stick on something here. Either ways, there's definitely why am I getting that this is like your biggest fan or your friend or someone that you wouldn't expect to do this? You have the Ace of Pentacles here. They definitely wanted people to stop investing in you or investing in your truth. You have the Ace of Swords coming out in reverse. So the Ace of Swords in reverse is a lack of information or a lie. And then we also have here the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups for me has always been a mother figure or a parental figure, someone who is seen as wise in their emotions, and you can go to them for advice. So you could have a family member. Ooh, just opened it to the King of Swords here. You could have a family member who was doing this, you know. This could be a family member. Wow. My name is Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to this channel, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. I am going to be ringing a bell just to cleanse the space around us, for me, for you, for everyone. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, I do advise that you turn your listening device down in 3, 2, and in 1. Okay. So I will be putting these out as well. The Queen of Cups is going out. And we also have the King of Swords in reverse. This being in reverse is something being done illegal. So there's money that was... There was money that was passing over hands. Like someone was trying to sabotage you. You got an Emperor coming out in reverse. They were trying to knock down someone's kingdom here. Queen of Pentacles kingdom. How are they trying to do this? More of the question is why? Why were they trying to do this? Nine of Cups. Someone's not impressed by you. Someone doesn't like you. Someone wants to block your beginnings. Like they've been hastily doing something over and over. So you have a mother figure, or you have somebody who is, I want to say a senior or a superior. Now, when I say family, this can be blood ties. This can be the family that you make, or this could be the family at work. Please take what resonates. We started off with the Nine of Cups coming out in reverse. This is the energy of displeasure, a wish not coming true. You then have the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is a lot of like, someone is just not cheerleading you. And I feel like there is a distance. And you even look at the Queen of Pentacles here to the Queen of Cups. There is a major difference, but a major distance between the two of you. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the middle here. A lot of rumors going on as well. And this Fool card being in reverse, this person has tried more than once to create a smear campaign towards somebody's something I heard, religious background. There's something about the religious background or something that you believe in. I'm getting this download as we're doing this. Some sort of they don't agree. It doesn't have to be your mother. It could be like a mother-in-law or a father-in-law. And look what's coming out. 7 of Wands. There is a lot of competition coming in. I do think that this person may not even be your mother. What is going on here? Because I'm getting family, but then I'm getting work. Like, this could be the mother or the father or a caregiver of somebody that is in very similar industry or the same industry as you. You could work in the same office, the same department. If you work from home, you could just be, let's say you're on social media, so is their child. Because what I'm getting from this is almost like, let's get rid of the competition so that my child shines. It's giving dance mums. Ew. 7 of Wands, we're looking at competition without a doubt here. 7 of Swords coming through. Tell me about this. Oh, this one went to flick away. The Empress is in reverse. You literally threaten this person with your accuracy is what I'm hearing, or with your skilled hand. There's something that you can do that they can only create as a pale imitation. They cannot copy what you do. They've tried and it doesn't work. They literally have tried. You have the King of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So it does seem like they've teamed up with someone here to try and take you down. And they were paying someone to help them. They were paying people, because I saw the word trolls. So they were paying people to either send like advertising into, like, for example, on YouTube, sometimes in the comment section, I'll get really random people coming in just going, "You're not a real psychic. Everybody hates you." And I don't care. I don't look for value on the outside of me. It's nice when people like my videos, but we don't need that drama here. And it does feel like this person they're trying to goad you into a reaction. And it's not just that. It's like reporting your content, for example, if you are a content creator, reporting your content to be investigated when there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. And it's just to get your heckles up. It's to get you stressed, and then using different profiles to keep doing it and keep doing it. And because a lot of things can be automated, it may slow things down for you. It may have done that in the past. It's not working now. If you're not a content creator and you work in a physical space, this could be people making like anonymous complaints or trying to set you up for having substances in your car, stupidness like that. And there may have been a close call is what I'm hearing, a close call where they planted something or they did something that could have had like monstrous impact on your career, and it didn't work. And there seems to be actual receipts of this person paying someone to sabotage your career. Because I heard they turned around, the player turned around and bit, or the snake turned around and bit. And what I'm getting from that is whoever it is that is doing this dirty deed or has done this in the past, now they have information. They literally are witness to something illegal happening here. And them turning around and biting, it's like biting the hand that feeds. They're more or less going, well, what are you going to give me to keep my mouth closed? What are you going to do here? But I'm not just getting that. I'm getting like CCTV or someone from a higher vantage point watching something or seeing something. So it could be from a camera. It could be from someone's window, their balcony. But they've been seen. They've been seen on multiple occasions doing very strange things, meeting up with this Queen of Cups here. So the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is some dodgy business deals going down. And you didn't invest. So they may have tried scamming you as well. The lengths that people will go to rather than just bettering themselves is absolutely mind-blowing. Mind-blowing, you guys. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. We have here the Star. We have the 10 of Wands and we have the 9 of Swords, and then we have the High Priestess coming out underneath. The Star is about being seen as well as beauty. Everyone can look outside and in the night sky and see a star. okay, no matter where you are in the world. There was some sort of lie that was being spread about you. And the thing is, I'm looking at this energy as very soft, very gentle, very nurturing. And I know that's usually the Queen of Cups, but I'm getting it from the Queen of Pentacles. There is an energy of sharing what you have without putting yourself in limitation. Someone here thought that you were a soft target. They thought you'd be an easy target. They thought you were naive, and they thought it would be very easy to rig a game, to rig something here. Maybe this person who is working with this Queen of Cups, they may have connections into either your industry, the department you work in, the building that you work in. They definitely have connections, because I'm getting this vibe of like they feel untouchable. They feel like they can do whatever they want because nothing's going to come back on them, because they know Barry or Larry from HR or whatever it is, and they've got their back because they've known each other for 15 years. It's giving that energy. Let's just cleanse this down. This isn't even cleanser, but I'm using it. It's hand sanitizer, but it's organic with lavender and alcohol, and it does the same thing, right? And I'm feeling like I need to cleanse it away, because this person's energy, I just heard sordid affair. This Queen of Cups may be having a sordid affair with someone at work. And this is the person that kind of gets them their get out of jail free card kind of thing. We have the Ten of Wands coming out in reverse. It does feel like this person has, they now realise that they're in a very sticky situation, because if they were having a sordid affair with Larry or Barry or whoever from HR, whoever it is that's been trolling, who has been almost like leaving bad reviews if you have like an online business, or coming in and complaining when you're not there about you so that you get written up, this Queen of Cups is not with them anymore, or they're not in a relationship anymore. So this person, I don't feel like it ended in a good way. That's why I was getting nurturing and loving and mothering energy here, not from here. Just because it's upright doesn't mean that it's nice. Yeah, I just heard that Spirit has got them at their short and curlies. Really funny. I don't know whose ancestor that is, but that is funny AF. Okay, so Spirit has them at their short and curlies, and they're aware of it. They're aware that they're in a very uncomfortable position right now, because something's been filmed, seen, or they are privy to it. They're privy to the ins and outs of what they've been doing and how they've been abusing their power also, or their authority. You have the Nine of Swords here. So they may be very, very stressed, because this could go to the police. They're realizing they've broken the law in some way here. And you have the High Priestess. I have a feeling that they didn't know that they were breaking the law, or they didn't think it was a big deal what they were doing. But actually it is, because this is, I don't know if this is seen as like harassment or bullying, but there's something else. There's an added something to it, especially, why am I hearing if it was online? Stalking. They may have been seen as stalking you as well, because that will definitely come under harassment. We have the Moon, so things done in secret. Now, do you want me to take this one? Let me take you. Let's have a look, see. Let's see if I can get the rest of those out. One at a time, apparently. Ah, there we go. Okay. Spirit, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles when it comes to the Emperor in reverse. There does seem to be a lack of motivation coming through. I don't know if you were giving up at some point when things slowed down. The energy was slowing down. Your ambition, your drive may have slowed down a little bit, because you weren't seeing as many sales, or you weren't getting that promotion that you thought you were going to be getting at a specific time. This is literally what they were trying to do here. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you to give up. And if you didn't give up, they were going to try and set you up and have you fired, have it shut down, have you bankrupt. Okay. Anger management is coming out. So they wanted you angry. They wanted you to get very, very angry. There was something about a public display of anger, and it never came. It never came. they weren't able to get under your skin in the way that they needed to get the reaction. What does that say about this Queen of Cups here? That's supposed to be someone who has been through all the trials and tribulations, has gone through all of those minor arcanas and then gone into the major arcana to become the Queen of Cups. You have to have some serious emotional growth. This person is as petty as they come. And this is someone's mum or dad or carer. My goodness. I wouldn't leave them irresponsible. I wouldn't leave them responsible for a cactus. My goodness. Look, you have truth coming out. So they were definitely trying to plant something here. Definitely trying to plant something here. And they were paid. Oh, they were paid to plant something on you, to sabotage you. And I said that before about planting some sort of substances. Tell me about what they planted. Overthinking's coming out, and boundaries. There may have been spell work that was happening here, but I think the reason why Spirit doesn't really want me to focus on that is because this is more to do with the legality of things and how they have crossed the boundary, as it says here, and what they did to try and shut you down, to try and make you feel unloved or undervalued when it came to whatever it is that you do as a passions lead as well as your job. It could be two different things there. You could have like a side hustle. But overthinking is coming out here, and I am going to place this one down over here. You have someone who is very deceitful, who doesn't stick up for themselves. They kind of do what their mum or like their, I'm hearing partner for some people. This could be like there could be a major like age difference between them and a partner. They very much do what they are told. Boundaries is coming out in reverse. They wanted you to cross the boundaries with something. So there could have been hacking going on. I don't know if you've had like any weird emails sent to you. They may have been sent straight to your spam because Spirit the Most High was like, do you know what? Let's just move that and avert disaster completely. I've had some really dodgy emails coming through. Like at the moment, I am only working with sponsors that I've worked with before. I'm not working with new sponsors because sometimes I'll have ones coming in and they're like, just click on this link, and then you'll be able to get the paperwork for blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I wasn't born yesterday. I am not still wet behind the ears. I am fully aware that if I click on that, I'm going to have some sort of malware. Look, defense mechanism coming in. Yeah, the Most High is protecting you from these people. Yeah, and I honestly think that this person here is completely hot under the collar now because they know that they're going to get caught. It's a matter of time before whoever it is that they've upset, whether we're sleeping with them or not, goes and tells the truth to someone. Ace of Swords to the Star, please. Ace of Swords to the Star. Wusa is in reverse, exactly. So this energy of trying to make you angry, making you stressed out, trying to make you volatile, of course it just deflected. It's not even that it absorbed onto you and then you sent it back. It just deflected off of your energy. Like they said, defense mechanism, I went straight back again. This is somebody who may have tried to be your friend. This person here may have tried to be your friend. This person may have told them to go and befriend A, B, and C from Collective. Whatever they've done has put a lot of people around them in really hot water, and I do think that there are people that were unaware of what they were doing. Not everybody who decided to get on the bandwagon was aware that this is like bullying, and not only bullying, it's a real conniving, like manipulative, that's the word, plan that they had come up with together to shut you down. And there are some people that may have been involved that went along with it and they had best intentions. It's almost like you were being painted as a villain. You were being painted as weak, as unhappy, as a villain. Whatever story that they were telling or concocting and telling their friends that did help, it was that you were the one who was doing this to their daughter, to their partner, to whoever. And that's why they helped out. And they're realizing they're now accomplices. They're accomplices. They're accomplices to these crimes. I just heard, oh dear. And then someone yawning, going, oh. Wow. Tell me about the Nine of Swords when it comes to the King of Swords. Two-faced. Okay. They're very worried that they're going to be seen for from both of their faces. Both of their faces. We have hobby in reverse. Okay. And someone here wanted to make your hobby, the thing that you do to relax. That I don't know why I'm getting that whatever it is that you do as a side hustle or just a hobby, but you show it to people or it's seen by many because they found out about it and they started copying. And they don't like it. They don't like that you're so talented. You're so flipping uniquely talented as well. Because whether you are a singer, dancer, rock climber, whatever it is that you do, you have a unique telltale sign that it's you. It's no one else. It's not generic. And I've said this before. It's like when Amy Winehouse's music comes onto the radio. I know that voice like the back of my hand because I spent a lot of my 20s listening to her music when she first brought it out. And I have a lot of like university memories and stuff. They come back straight away. There is no one that can emanate Amy Winehouse. There's no one that can do that. And there is something about what you create or the way that you express yourself, the way that you communicate. Nobody else can do that. No one, you're obviously, you're like your fingerprints. You are completely and utterly unique. And it's vexing this person over here. Vexing. You have healer in reverse. This person is like an energy vampire. And I think this person's a witch. And I don't say that like, burn the witch, like it's a dirty word. It's more that, anyone can be a witch. And do you know what? My autistic self, when I see people putting titles going witch and warlock, please, please do not come for me for being so anal retentive about this. A warlock is not a male witch. A warlock is a male witch that has been kicked out of a coven because they broke the flipping rules. That is what a warlock is, okay? Otherwise, it's just a male witch is a witch. I digress, and I apologise for being so up in myself and having to correct that because doing so has scratched an itch in my brain. This person is a witch. This person does do spell work and they're not a very nice person. They're not a very nice person. They may do a lot of like love spells and love binding, love hexes, things to kind of manipulate people's emotions. So mother, what I'm getting for mother here is that if it's not blood family, it could be like coven and they're being seen as a baby witch. Okay. Where would you like me to go? I've been told to end it. Okay, well, right now it seems that this head of a coven maybe, or head honcho, whoever they are, they're bricking it right now. They are very, very worried because they know that there's information out there and it's only a matter of time before that's leaked because they quite happily will walk on other people. They quite happily felt like they were indestructible, untouchable. And now that they've kind of effed over the person that was protecting them in the first place, who's going to cover their backs now? Who's doing that for them? You've got a new job or career coming out. So they're very angry about that. Very angry about that. You have dealings or relationship with a younger man, but it came out in reverse. So it seems like they were trying to concoct something here. With the help of this person is older, but immature. Spiritual love is coming through as well. Yeah, that one really wanted to come out. Spiritual love is coming through here. Romance is in the air. Okay, so there does seem to be someone coming forward and there is a bit of envy or jealousy coming from this person over here that may have been their fuel for the fire as to why they were trying to sabotage you in the first place. This person here knew how powerful you were. They may have seen you as a soft touch, but I think they saw the potential in you and wanted to kind of quash that before you realized, like self-actualized and really knew who you were. Too late. Bye-bye. Too late. Yeah, temporary problem. Absolutely. It's a temporal. I can't even speak. It's a temporary problem. My goodness, Bronwyn. Problems to be resolved has come out. Okay, so now they have to explain themselves. This information is going to come out. There's a lot of holes in some sort of like story that they're saying. And I heard a statement and a statement here. This is going to end up in some sort of investigation. And it's not going to make sense. And their friends aren't going to back them up. They're going to have to carry this load by themselves. By themselves. October. Something's happening in October about this. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you the confirmation and clarity that you needed and that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love, love, love if you were to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post it. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.